3 games into the football season, Notre Dame is undefeated, and a very interesting trend is developing as we welcome in Tyler James of InsideNDSports. Tyler, Notre Dame's had 3 opportunities to run their 2-minute offense at the end of the first half, and they are 3 for 3.
Yeah, it's looked pretty good, hasn't it? Sam Hartman showing his expertise in that 2-minute drill, not even taking 2 minutes, sometimes not even taking a full minute. So it's been a very productive part of the offense and something that I think Notre Dame can start to rely on. They know at the end of the first half especially, hey, let's use timeouts, let's get the ball back, even if it's less than a minute on the clock, and give Sam Hartman a chance. A lot of times they don't even end up using one of the timeouts that they're saving for.
Correct.
That's how efficient they've been with that 2-minute drill. So it's been a really important part of the offense, especially going to halftime, especially if the other team's getting the ball. It's really demoralizing for them to go down another touchdown right before halftime and have that tone going into the locker room.
Yeah, we use the term 2-minute drill, I think, because of the NFL and the 2-minute warning. But this quick strike offense, you're right, in 2 of their last 3 games, they've actually scored in 38 seconds and gone pretty much close to full field. And we know that Marcus Freeman likes to do that. He said today that any time that they've got 30 seconds, he thinks that's all Sam Hartman needs to get into scoring range. So that begs the question, if they can score that quickly, do they want to do that why not do it all the time?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely something to consider. It's looked really efficient, especially when the offense is being a little clunky at times. Like you look at the start of the NC State game where they're going 3 and out. Maybe they need to try and change it up. Maybe run a little more up tempo, get Sam Hartman throwing the ball on the edge, making those quick decisions and forcing him to get the ball out of his hand quickly. Because I think some of the sacks that we saw maybe would be a result of him holding on to the ball a little bit too long. Take some pressure off the offensive line to protect if you're making quick decisions.
Sure.
So I think that's something they could really consider using, and maybe probably will consider. Probably not against Central Michigan. Maybe something you keep in your back pocket for the Ohio State game. But I think it's worth considering, and I imagine within the Goog they're thinking about that as an option for Notre Dame's offense.
Sure. I suppose the counterpoint to that would be, and you could probably speak to this having played, is there such a thing as scoring too quickly because your defense needs time to recover?
Yeah, absolutely. Certainly against Ohio State last season, Notre Dame did not want to do that. They were trying to
eat clock
and make sure that they weren't putting their defense in a vulnerable position. So I think it depends on the point in the game. I think maybe to start the game, for instance, you maybe use that because you're not worried about your defense needing to recover from anything. So I think there's definitely a balance there. And then, of course, if it doesn't work, everyone's like, well, that was a terrible idea. You took 30 seconds off the clock and you didn't get any yards. But I think it's something that it takes the right time. It's a little bit of guesswork, but I think you have to have a sense of what is going to work against the opposing defense and figure out how to use it and when to use it.
Most important thing, I think, is that so far through 3 games, quarter of the season now, hard to believe, they've shown the ability to do it with consistency, so it's certainly a weapon that they have in their back pocket that they can use.
Absolutely.
All right, he's Tyler James of InsideNDSports. Notre Dame will take on Central Michigan this Saturday at home. It's a 2:30 kickoff. I'm Pete Byrne from WSBT-22 News. For more Notre Dame stories, like and subscribe to the WSBT-22 YouTube page. Thanks for watching.